Hi, I'm Meditation Mama, and this is Manifesting Mondays. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy you stopped by. If you're new, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Your likes, your shares, and your comments mean so much to me, and your subscriptions really do keep my channel alive. In today's episode, we're going to talk about why the law of attraction may not be working for you. And the main reason the law of attraction may not be working for you is, well, you. Your thoughts become things. So the first thing we want to look at is, are your primary thoughts negative or are they positive? And an example of negative thoughts or negative emotions would be something like, I'm not worthy, I'll never have that, I can't do that. And positive things would be like, I can do anything I put my mind to, or money sticks to me like honey, things like that. Those are positive statements. So if your primary thoughts are negative thoughts, there's something good with that actually. The good thing is you can change your thoughts and you can change your negative thoughts to good feeling thoughts or good thinking thoughts. So the first thing you want to do when you notice that negative thought come in, like I'm not worthy or I can't have that, I'm never going to be good enough, what you want to do is you want to acknowledge that thought and say, oh, there's that negative thought again. And when you can acknowledge that you are having that negative thought, you kind of take the power away from that thought and just say, you know what? This is just one of those negative thoughts that's coming in. It's going to come in and I'm going to let it go. And I'm immediately going to think something more positive, like I am worthy and I can have anything my heart desires. So the next thing you want to do is you want to start to generate those thoughts that you do want. So like, I am worthy. Money sticks to me like honey. I am so abundant. I am good enough. So if you watched my last Manifesting Monday video, you'll know that you create the 3 things that you think about the most, or you end up manifesting the 3 things that you think about the most. So if you are constantly worried about how you're going to pay your bills and all you're doing is being worried about that, well, all you're going to do is create more debt. Or if you don't have a job right now and all you're doing is worrying about, am I going to find a job or I'm never going to find a job, then all you're going to do is create more of that. So, what can you do? Well, your brain responds to 3 things: imagery, emotion, and repetition. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to write down the thing that you're trying to manifest and you want to get super, super specific on this. Now, my biggest tip for manifesting, for example, if you are manifesting, let's say you're trying to manifest your dream home and you're trying to manifest money and you're trying to manifest a relationship, um, when you try to manifest more than one thing at a time, you're kind of taking the energy away from that manifestation. You're making it harder for it to come in. So when you're manifesting, choose one thing. Choose one thing. Is it your dream house? Is it the money? Is it a job? Is it a car? Choose one thing and focus all of your energy into that one thing. Like laser focus your energy onto that one thing, because it will come back a lot faster if you focus all of your energy on one thing and not 5 different things. Now, when I say be very specific, when I mean very specific, so if you are manifesting your dream home, you want to think of it as you already have it. So think of your dream home as if you've had it for the past 6 months and you've already been living in it. So how does it feel when you drive home at the end of the night and you pull up in your driveway? Or how does it feel when you walk through the front door of your house? Or how does it feel when you go to sleep in your bed every single night? That's what you want to write down. How does that feel? So I jumped a little ahead of myself. That was more of like the emotion. So that's definitely the emotion. How would that feel? But then also be very, very specific on your dream house. Like, where is it? Is it in California? Is it in New York? Is it a penthouse? Is it a mansion? Is it a country house? Is it a city house? What is it? Be very specific. What's the color of your house? How big is it? And write all of these things down. And the more specific you can get, the better. Then step number 3 is you want to repeat this as much as you can all throughout the day. Now, something that really helps me is when I start to feel any sort of negative emotion, like I'm not worthy of that or I don't deserve that, I will immediately go into my quiet place for 5 minutes and get recentered and just bring back that visualizations and those emotions of me driving into my driveway and walking in the front door. And just I remind myself how that feels. And then I bring myself back to that happy place. Now, something that I want to remind you of is you don't want to visualize or plan the outcome. The outcome, how it comes to you, leave that completely up to the universe. That's the universe's job. That's not your job. Your job is to visualize the end process, what you want. Is it that house? Is it that relationship? Is it that wonderful new job? That's your job. Now, a couple things that I want to leave you with, and this is an idea from Mike Dooley, and it's very similar to what Abraham Hicks says about um, thoughts and emotions that are upstream and thoughts and emotions that are downstream. So you want to think of your thoughts as being in a river. And I know that sounds strange, but basically, when you think positive thoughts, the positive thoughts go with the flow of the river. And negative thoughts, like I'm not worthy, I can't do that, those go against the current of the river. So the premise is the positive thoughts are more easily picked up by the river and taken downstream, where the negative thoughts, you kind of have to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again for it to get upstream. Okay? When it's upstream, that's when you have those negative thoughts, when you're like, I'm not worthy, I can't have that, I'm not good enough. But the good thing is that you can turn those thoughts around and they can start coming downstream much faster than they went upstream. It's much harder to go against the current than it is to go with the current. So just change those thoughts. Start those thoughts going downstream. And just remember to repeat those 3 steps that I mentioned every day as much as you can until you notice your thoughts are flowing downstream. Now, just a few little last words before I leave. Have faith and know that small changes are happening every single day, even if you can't see them. Let life distract you. Take the weekends off and remember to go out there and have fun. And last but not least, remember to keep showing up. Even if this month looks like last month, remember there are small changes happening below the surface that you may not see, but know that changes are happening. So I hope you enjoyed my video on why the law of attraction may not be working for you. I hope that you can take my tips and tricks and get those thoughts to start flowing with the current of the river and not up the current of the river. Also, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel because your likes, your shares, and your comments really do mean so much to me, and your subscriptions do keep my channel alive. Also, if you're into health and wellness, please check out my health and wellness podcast called Wellness Wednesdays. Wellness Wednesdays is a bi-weekly podcast where I share my health and wellness journey from almost 20 years in the health and wellness industry. If you're interested, I'll post the link below or I'll paste the link below, and you can find me on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and much, much more. Don't forget to come back next week for a new Manifesting Mondays topic. See you then. Bye.